Have you noticed? Your dog walks away, then looks back once? Most people think it's just a random habit. But what if that last look has a reason? It happens after breakfast, after playtime, even after a quiet nap. Sometimes, your dog reaches the doorway, then pauses. One quick glance, right back at you. Not asking for food, not asking to play. Just checking that you're still there. That tiny moment is so common, most of us never question it. Today, let's look at it differently. It isn't something your dog does only once. Watch closely, and you'll see it happen again. When you leave the kitchen, that little glance returns. When you walk into the backyard, it happens again. Even after a walk, your dog may look back before resting. These moments seem so small, they disappear into everyday life. That's why we rarely notice the pattern. But your dog repeats it more often than you think. Small habits often reveal the deepest feelings. The next time it happens, don't look away too quickly. If it happens so often, maybe it isn't an accident. Dogs notice patterns far better than we do. They quickly learn where you usually are. They also notice when something feels different. A single glance may simply confirm everything is okay. Not because they're worried all the time, but because staying aware helped dogs survive for thousands of years. Today, your home has replaced the wild. Yet some instincts never truly disappear. That quiet look may be one of them. Science gives us another piece of the answer. Dogs are naturally aware of the people around them. Especially the people they trust most. They quietly track where those people are. Not by counting steps, but by watching, listening, and remembering. A quick look back updates that picture. It takes only a second, but it keeps the connection complete. To us, it feels almost invisible. To your dog, it may simply feel normal. But there may be something even deeper. For many dogs, you become their emotional center. Knowing where you are helps the world feel familiar. That quiet glance can bring simple reassurance. It says, everything still feels right. Not through words, but through a bond built over thousands of ordinary days. One shared routine becomes quiet trust. One quiet look becomes quiet comfort. Maybe that's why it feels so natural. You may notice it while making breakfast. Or when you're busy working from home. It happens before your child walks upstairs. Sometimes, while you're simply reading. It appears during the smallest routines. Nothing dramatic, nothing unusual. Just one quiet glance before moving on. Most dogs never ask for attention in that moment. They simply make sure you're still part of their world. Once you notice it, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Maybe your dog isn't asking where you're going. Maybe your dog only wants to know you're still close. That one small look may bring quiet peace. Your voice, your footsteps, your presence become familiar. Home isn't only a place, it can be a person. For many dogs, that person is you. A quiet glance can say more than excitement ever could. It asks for nothing, yet means everything. Perhaps love doesn't always need attention. Sometimes, it only needs one last look. Next time, don't try to test your dog. Simply watch, without expecting anything. You may notice that quiet glance again. It might happen when you leave the room. Or when your dog quietly walks away. Don't rush to explain it. Just remember, every small habit has a story. Some stories are spoken without words. Your dog may never tell you why that last look happens. But after today, you'll never see it the same way again.